Hey guys, Ride the Wind here, back with another video. So today I'll be doing something a little different. So today I'll be doing a kind of mix-up with things. I'm going to do half the video on how to make something and then half of it on a barn tour. And the barn tour might take a little bit, so we'll see if I should make something. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to my friend, who I'm not going to list her real name, but she does have a YouTube channel called Blackie and Puppy's Life. Make sure you guys subscribe to her channel, and she's awesome, so make sure you guys follow and check up on her latest videos. So without further ado, let's get started on our barn tour. Okay, so right here you can tell that we have Sarah, and she's just has her tack in the wagon, and this is her horse, Legend. He's the Shire Stallion, and this is her owner. So they're just on their wagon, they're just pulling there. And then right here we have our little donkeys, and they don't have names because I don't know what to name them. Yep, and then right next to here we have our little mare and foal area. So right here we have Cookie, and then right there she is our Hanoverian foal. And then right here we have our Hanoverian mare Peanut Butter. So if you put it together, it's Peanut Butter Cookie. Get it? Okay, so right here we have Lily. She's the Andalusian foal. And then right here we have Warrior, the Andalusian mare. And then her is Warrior Across the Battlefield is her show name. And then right here we have our Pinto. Actually, they're paint horses. We have our paint horse foal Domino and our paint horse and mare Puzzle. And then right here, she's just a mystical person, but I don't really care. I just bring her in my barn. So this is Queen Lorelei, and this is her horse Majesty, or Mystical. I change it all the time. It's whatever. But I got her for Easter, and I really like her. And right here we have a little tree, and then we have Bailey, our golden retriever dog. And then right here outside this barn, this Shire and Clydesdale barn, we have a little pen for our guard dog because he wanders a lot, so he just has his food right here. And we have our little German Shepherd, and his name is Scout, after a dog I used to walk. And then up here I just have a little blanket just because I just leave it up here. Okay, so coming here, this is Legend's stall. And this is Legend. So anyway, this is Legend's stall, and they are hinged doors. They open and close. They have mini hinges on the inside. So they open and close just like a real horse's stall do. And then right here we have our bulldog Twigs and our pitchfork and a wheelbarrow. And then right here we have our bunny hutch, and in our bunny hutch we have bunnies. So right here we have our little bunny family. I just keep them in here because I don't want to make them too big. I realize that's kind of too dramatic if I have a bunch of things for the bunnies. So they have a little watering thingy, and they have a little hutch, and they just sit in there, and they come out sometimes. But they're not real bunnies, so I mean, they don't have to all the time. So anyway, right here we have our little haystack, and then we have a bag of treats or grain or whatever you want. And then right here we have a little trough for Tupelo. He is my Gypsy Banner stallion. So moving on out here, we have our we actually don't have any bulls at our barn, but we have bull tack because I actually took him out of my barn. Just because I don't have any space for him. I am going to make space for him, but I just didn't at the time, so I didn't want to keep him at my barn, but I will. I bring all my stuff. I have a shelf that I'll go ahead and show you now. So up here is where I keep my Schleich that I don't use at the time. So he's actually right here. I have 2 of those bulls, so I have another one right there. So yeah. But anyway, that's where I keep my Schleich that I'm not using. So I did spray paint this barn, and it took a while for it to dry, and I had to do multiple coats, and it was a very messy job, but that's okay. And then right here, our clip to the door actually broke. See, it was like this, and there was a little clip, and there was a little, there's a little thing right here to hook it onto, but it's a mess. I need to fix it. I'm just too lazy to fix it. And it's really small, and you have to hold it down, and it burns your finger. So right here we have sand in the arena. I don't know why I had to point out that it's sand, but yeah, there's sand. And then right here we have our water jump cross rail, and then we have Violet is Eclipse's owner. So I actually did change it. So if you watch Violet's new horse, I swapped their horses. So I think it was just way better. I like Sarah on him way better. So anyway, this is Eclipse, my Frisian stallion, the newer version, and I have one that is discontinued, which I'll show you in a minute. But I did put sand in my arena. It is kinetic sand, and it works really well. I just took a horse, and I went around the sides to make, like, hoof prints. I just went like this all around the sides, so I made, like, hoof prints. And then, anyway, I am going to do something that Schleich Spirit did recommend is barns do look way realistic if you have bedding in their stalls, like real barns do. So I will be doing that. And also, I have a video of me riding in real life, because I do ride a lot of horses in real life, at a barn, which I'm not going to shout out their name, just for purposes. So yeah, let's move on. Outside our little arena, as you can see, the entrance to the stallions, but we actually don't enter this. I'll get to him in a minute. But right here we have our barrels for barrel racing, and it's weird because the Schleich set that comes with the barrel racing, they only provide 2 barrels, and you really need 3 in real life. So my dad cut me a spare piece of PVC pipe to act as a barrel, so it worked really well. So right here we have our stallions pasture. I did hot glue this to the barn, but it can come off if I want it to. But I like it like that, and I like how puffy it is because I can feel it. So right here we have Snowman, my Welsh pony stallion, and I really like him. He's super small and he's so adorable, so he sits there. And then outside our barn, we have the sign to our stallions, and then we have a little shovel-y thingy, and then we have a little gardening hoe, and then right here we have a wheelbarrow. So yeah, if I can actually get this thing, that's a little gardening hoe, so annoying. Okay, and this sign right here can come off. I taped it on because it's really badly wrong. Like, all this does not make sense at all. I don't have cattle anymore. My arena is definitely not that way. And then my main barn is, yeah, it's right there. But I mean, like, it's not really that realistic. So, yeah. Okay, so coming along to my actual main barn, we have Blue River Stables, because that is the name of my barn. And I please ask that you guys do not copy my names of my Schleich horses, because it takes a lot of thought to think of them. And here's a little tip. If you go on Google and you look up good horse names, you get a lot of ideas. So anyway, and please don't copy the name of my barn. So I made this mounting block, which took like 100 popsicle sticks. I could have made it smaller, but I like it like this. So that's how you get on your horse. And then right here, I made this little thing for the hose, and it spins, so you can like spin it up. And this is the hose. And as you can see that right here, she's filling up a water bucket, and it didn't take a lot of time to make that, and I don't know why the dog is doing this. Okay, so anyway, coming along here, you see our Taylor, their Western, and this is Stormy, her Trackner Stallion. We have our little welcome sign, and then we have our wash stall with the owner of the barn, Emma, and this is Sophie, but she's filling up the water bucket. Horse, Bullet, he is the retired Frisian. And then right here we have Chip, our squirrel. And then right here we have our dog, which is Marley. And then right here we have our tack room for the main barn, or the show horses. So here is Hazel, and this is her horse's stall. And then right here we have Promise's stall. Actually, I think Promise is in the pasture. And then right here we have our Hanoverian mare, which is Midnight Blue. And then this is her stall. And then right here we have our cross ties and a little like grooming caddy. Right here we have our Andalusian stallion, which is Wind Dancer, and then we have Flames, which is our Knapstrap or cross. And then right here we just have a empty stall. I think this is Eclipse's stall. And then right here we have Noble, our thoroughbred cross with a Mustang. And then right here we have our exclusive watch stall horse, which I think is the Hanoverian stallion. I am not sure. But right here we have Tim, and we have Oreo. And then going to the back, we have a door that goes to the back. So anyway, right here we have Nick, our Arabian stallion, but I changed him because he's a custom, so he's a Morgan now. And then right here, I have our Mustang stallion, which is Firefly. And then right there, I have a shelter that I made, and that is the retired American paint horse. This is El Diablo. And then right here, we have our Halflinger stallion. This is our Halflinger stallion, Stereo Madness. So coming outside to our pastures, right here we have our pony pasture, or like our, this is like our geldings pasture, or like the ponies. I'm not really sure. It's just a pasture of geldings. So right here we have We have, no, you are Casper. Yeah, I brought Casper back. So he is our, I think he's a Tennessee Walker. Yeah. And then right here we have our Hanoverian gelding, and his name is Lightning Dexter. And then right there in the back, right here, we have our Tennessee Walker Stallion Ace. And then up here we have our pony pasture, and then we have a foal, just because I like the foal, but I don't like the mom, so I took her out of my stable, so it's just a foal now. So right here we have our Arabian mare, and this is Vanilla. Right here we have our Full of Freedom, and she's the Appaloosa, the blanketed Appaloosa. Right here we have our Shetland pony mare, Cinnamon Spice. Right here we have Dreamcatcher, and then this is American Dreamer, the Icelandic ponies. Right here we have the Connemara pony, and her name is Mystic. Okay, coming along to our big horses who are mares. Right here we have Cinders, our Alcatiki mare. Right here we have our Gray Quarter Horse mare, Kipper. We have our Knabstrapper mare, Willow, and her Knabstrapper Full Ghost. Right here in the back in the shelter, right here, we have our Curly mare, which is Dora, after a horse I used to ride. And then right here is her Full Buttercup. And up there, right here, we have Gilbert just playing with some yarn on a shelter. And then right here we have the famous Promise, who is Tronto series in Horse Lover 200, but I named her Promise because I did not want to copy. So this is her owner. This is Amelia, and she's just feeding her carrots. And Promise is very naughty horse at the barn. So that will be it, guys. This barn tour is going to be too long if I make something at the end, so I will make a different video, but this is what my barn looks like, and I'll give you a little overview. Thank you, guys. Bye.